Alright, what's up? The King is back again. We have completed the top one grind successfully. We are completing the chest 11 as well. And yeah, in this video we're just going to explain how we got it without having to no life of the week. So yeah, this is just the first part of the collecting here that I'm about to call the second part in a few seconds. But yeah, here are when I select the skin. My favourite one is the green one. My favourite colour is indeed green. And so we'll be combining the top one badge with the nuclear background skin. So yeah, and I'm just going to show off how that combination looks in a second. We'll be trying to go for the top one prestige badge next week, but if I need to grind and I'm get 5th place, then I'm 5th place. I don't really care about the leaderboard next week particularly. Anyway, it's alright. Now we'll go off and record the second bit. So prestigious current is just over 8 mil, that's what we got last week. And now we're just going to explain how the week unfolded with some just the boss replays in the background, I think. So, we'll start with this one. So how do we do it without no lifing? Because in past we have no life these weeks, pretty hard to get the badges. Like, I'll probably, if I still have a screenshot of my screen or the battery life usage from the last grind, I'll put that up on the screen. I'll put up the new one as well if I have it. Hopefully I've edited that in now. It'd be kind of a miracle actually, but yeah, so it should show that yeah, before we were spending like 20 hours literally each BFB day, and then bits in Moab and a fair bit in the boss day. But this time our hours were so much less. So yes, throughout the week. So Wednesday, where it all starts off, of course, not Monday. So we weren't certain we were gonna grind it for top one. I never certain I'm gonna grind for top one because I'd seen some high sign-ups, but you can never trust that people are actually gonna get the sign-ups that they say they're gonna get. Like there was like 4 people saying they were gonna do over 200k, a few saying they're gonna do over 300k, but then like things change in their life, different things pop up, and they might be like joking and stuff, and so don't get too scared off. Just like keep it in the back of their mind, or what you can do, or what I did, was just wait for the first day to see what they do and if they actually are going to go forwards on what they're doing. And so the first day fell behind quite a lot. I think I did 1.7 million, which, and first place, I think Cheap and Dreknar were going like high 2 mils to low 3 million range, so that is quite a lot of hours that they put in ahead of me. And other than Dreknar, who had a better record than me because he does a fair bit of passive, but that means he then spends longer on the game. I think my win rate was above everyone else's. I was just sitting comfortably in like 4th place, which I then knew was like very possible to win this, to get the top one on the leaderboard, or at least in the top 3. But quickly get the next one. This was quite easy. But then yeah, so how Wednesday went. So we woke up as halfway through the reset, but the prestige hadn't reset yet, so I couldn't start until I believe it's 11 a.m. UK time when the prestige reset. And after that reset, I basically played for 90 minutes, and then I had a university Bucks table tennis match. I'm partly a table tennis player as well when I am not grinding, so like 100% of the time of the life, rather than balloons, a fair bit less. And yeah, so did an hour and a half, then off to table tennis. I left at 12:30 table tennis until 4 o'clock. Another 2 hours, and like dinner, the friends. It was just a very casual university dinner whole thing. It's not like going out yet or anything like that. But no, I then got back after left for that at 6:30. Got back at 7:30. Then I would have played from 7:30 till about 1 o'clock, which is quite a standard time I'd go to sleep. And so yeah, that was the first day. That is like very casual. I'm doing like all the stuff I would normally do, which I think it takes me on to what do I consider to be no-lifing, what I consider to not be no-lifing. Of course, there is no like dictionary answer to this. Of course, it would probably be something about like being in a state of not alive, which is of course then mean that playing 48 hours a day would be not no-lifing. So yeah, so I consider no-lifing to be if you're playing the game, but you're not like sacrificing out on doing anything you do in like normal life. So like if any friends wants to do anything, or you had any like sporting requirements or works related stuff, you don't miss out on any of that, but you still do what you want to do. So yeah, so that Wednesday I didn't miss out on anything I would normally do, and so that was good. Thursday was a fairly chill day. I had a few like introductory lecture bits. I was quite lucky as well. I chose the week because the semester for university had started yet. And so I went for a run with my friends, went for dinner in the evening again, just in our halls, and then so fairly chill. Didn't play that too long as well. These mob days are comfortably under 10 hours. That was for both of them. Meanwhile, the others, at this point, they have like a 2 to 3 mil lead. All I want to make sure is that the lead is not, I don't know what he was doing now, oh my goodness. I just want to make sure the lead is not over 5 mil. If the lead is over 5 mil, it's going to be very difficult to catch up, because 5 mil is like a full, or a chilled BFB day. Whereas much less is a lot easier to get. So I think I went from, first day got 1.7 mil, second day got to 3.8 mil. 3.7 mil, because I remember I just jumped into third place then. And then sleeping again. Sleep is very nice. And then Friday was, so Friday I woke up at 10:30, what time did we grind to? We did 3 hours grind. 3 hours grind to 1:30, and then I had lunch. And then my friend asked if he wants to have lunch in our like student union building. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So then I was basically out for like 2 hours until about 3:30. And 3:30 we then grinded until what time did we grind till then? We grinded till about 6:30, so another 3 hours. Up to 6 in BFB so far. And then we had we had dinner then. And then after that we then went out to a bar and then did bowling. So yeah, that was very fun. Met some other friends as well. And then so we were out from like 6. So I then stopped from like about 6:30 till, I think I did one game while he was like changing or something to go out, which I actually beat a really good defensive player, so that was fun. But then we were out till about 12:30 a.m. And then this is the only part, I guess, which someone could really consider to be hard no-lifing, because we've done like only 6 hours in the day, which is like barely anything. And I was like, okay, they're not that far ahead if I just don't sleep, which is not too hard for me to do. Then I know I can catch up. And I should be fairly alright for the next day. So that's exactly what I did. It was about 12:30 until 7:30. So that was like 13 hours in the day, but 13 hours in the day of grinding. And then from 7:30 got ready to go to what's called a park in the UK, which starts at 9. However, from the university, there's a really nice quick one, which is a little bit further away. It takes a little bit of travelling, so I have to run about 5 kilometres and then take a tram as well. So I did that. So I got up at 7:30, changed, had like some food, and then went off, did that. Did it with my friend from last night as well. So quite funny seeing him in the evening and then not sleeping and seeing him again. It's been like a long day. And then then got back from all that at about 10:30. So I missed the first 2.5 hours of the Spinanza. I then had food in my room. I had a bit of stuff earlier. So I then went from the long bit of the one of the longest rates. The Spinanza bit was going from 10:30 to 5:30, and then I had another hour actually as well. So then went to 6:30. So that was like 8 hours, and that was the hardest straight I think. But partly because of doing all night. Oh my goodness, there's another game on. Oops. And so normally this is where I would have fallen down because my Spinanza isn't very good. Let's see on this one. But thankfully, one of the perks of having grinded at chest 11 is that all the good Span grinders pretty much are in the clan. So I had some random streaks where even though I suck at Span and always get beaten by Ninja Ace, pretty much most of the time I got beaten by Ninja Ace. I'd find just loads of runs where I'd find just like nowhere pit leveled players and players who just weren't as good or used the wrong strat. So I had some like mad win streaks of 18 and 15. I was expecting my win rate to drop from getting up to 75% to going down to like 74, 73%, but we managed to get up to 76%. And then that was in that bit, and then went out again in the evening after from 6:30, got back at about 12. Then I did 4 more hours, but it was strange. I was taking way longer to get into games than it was earlier, and it felt like there was the opponent quality was much stronger, and I was only just going only barely over even, and struggling quite a bit. So I just stopped then and got some sleep that night at about 4. But I got a fair bit of sleep because I had seen the leaderboard because I was so clear at this point because Cheaper decided to stop grinding and Draknar wasn't really going with me, and it was some point within that part of that day that we decided that we could get the top one, I think. And so we had about 3 mil lead on that day, I want to say. So then we could sleep for ages. Slept until about 1, I think, on the 12th. But I can't remember how long I slept for. I slept for a long time because I was just so comfortable. And it extended the lead to 4.5 million on the Sunday of BFB, which I can't remember the amount of time exactly I did for on that day, but it wasn't like loads at all. It was actually just in the free time. My friend, I think did I do a run? No, I did do a run, but no, it was very, very casual day. And trying to think to report about that. Just literally when I had free moments. So I did like out shopping and stuff throughout the day. And I started the Money Heist series. I'd like gone partway through, started watching that a fair bit. Oh, that was mainly on Monday where I went it really hard, but started getting that back up. But no, I didn't do too hard. I didn't do too much. And it was a nice chill day. And next one again. And Monday, we had about 4.5 million lead going into Monday. This is going to be a really long video now I think about it. Let's work on this one. Some cards. Yeah, in Monday we literally, I don't think I even played for an hour. Or tried for an hour, maybe just over an hour. Mainly just watching the Money Heist series. Which I've been enjoying quite a bit. And just finished it yesterday actually. In between the boss hours. And literally maybe got 200k or something. Barely anything. Barely played it at all. And Draknar actually sweated it quite a bit. Got to 3.5 mil behind, I think, when I went to sleep. And then I woke up and he was 2.5 mil behind. I was like, oh my goodness, is he trying to take this from me? So was like obviously very, very comfortable with 2.5 million. He needs to get would have needed to get a 35 more wins than I did, and I would play all of them if I had to, and including like cards and stuff, while trying to hold his prestige. And the first one, I missed 15 minutes of the Bloonarius, but I held the 2.5 million lead the first time. Free power up of Dread Balloon Cave. He went on like I think he won all 8 out of 8 games, and I think I went 6-2. So he then gained, cut the lead down to about 2.3 mil. Then I was like, okay, we can't be consistently losing bits off from boss games, because that's not going to be good for us. But then came in Blastopopolis Inferno, which sealed the win for us, because he went 2 wins and 4 losses, and we went 7 wins and 1 loss. And that was the first tier 0 one, and I was feeling very, very comfortable after that. And so then we got the lead back up to over 2.5 mil. He then didn't play cards because I think he wants prestige, so we extended it another 300k, and we just kept extending it with each remaining boss arena until we got to a lead of close to 5 million, I think. I think I had a screenshot somewhere. I'll try and put that up on the screen at some point of the leaderboard. And then so we got to the 5 mil lead. We got to about a total of, I'm going to put this on 10 times 3, was almost done, I think. We got to about just under 24 million mids. And it was all fairly casual. On Monday and stuff, we were doing training and dinner and seeing friends and stuff. Tuesday did runs. Then we fit them between the boss hours. We played close to every boss hour until after Vortex. Then we were like chilling. Just did a little bit to get up to 8 mil prestige on the last tier 0 Dread Cave. And then that's how we did it. We got so in my opinion, I didn't know life, because even though I played a lot of hours, I did everything I would have done anyways. I didn't skip out on anything I would have done anyways. I was just using the free time I had, and instead of just like lying around on YouTube or something, just achieving something. So I was very happy with that. And that's gonna about wrap up this video. This was a super close game, by the way. If I popped that, it would have been very close. And I couldn't solo and get Tempest Wizards because all these balloons down here, which would have beaten us first. So that was a very good game to end on, actually. I like it, yeah. And so that about wraps up the grind recap. It's our profile now. Hopefully we can add a top 1 prestige next week, and this account will be looking very, very nice. And that's about it. So prestige wise, we are 8 mil. We've got about a 1.5 mil lead, and so I know Dracula, he wants to get this as well, so we're just gonna do a solid amount. I think the top 3 is pretty much guaranteed, because between 4th place there's about 3.5 mil gap, and then 3rd place I think he just did a hard spam grind but isn't going to do too much more. So it's feeling fairly confident. Even if I don't want to play that, I'll get a top 3 already, but I'll just do about 200k, very, very chill these Wednesday, Thursday, and hopefully Dracna will have either overtaken us, be about the same as us, or not be too far ahead. But you have to be going nuts in Moab to have a big lead on us. And then BFB will just catch and overtake him where necessary. Probably get up to about, get to 8.5 mil by end of Moab, and then we'll go 1.5 mil each day for prestige. Fairly relaxed in never clicked that button, just thought about that. Fairly chilled, just 1.5 million each day of BFB, which will then get us to about, 13 mil, another million boss, 14 mil. and that's more than double what he has at the moment, and so I don't think he'll catch that. Anyways, that's the video. It's gonna be quite long, isn't it? Oh, I can't see. Anyways, yeah, subscribe if you like this. I want to see some of the grind and the streams. And yeah, have a nice day. Adios.